Today's class is a pretty simple class. All you will need is a chair and a non-slip surface to put the chair on. We'll be staying in this chair the whole time. I'm Andrea, and I'm going to guide you through an eye health class. Eye problems become more common as we age, whether it's macular degeneration, or glaucoma, or eye fatigue, or eye issues that could be related to a sluggish liver. So there's many things you can do to support your eyes, and yoga, of course, has a lot of tools that can be very helpful for this. So we will do this class to support the health of your eyes. Start by rubbing your hands together, creating some heat, and then cup your hands over your eyes and gently close your eyes, giving your eyes a rest and a nice massage. So begin to breathe, drawing that breath upward on the inhale and releasing it on the exhale. Upward on the inhale and release on the exhale. Now visualize in your mind's eye what you are doing to support your eye health, and even come up with some sort of affirmation like, I do everything in my power to keep my eyes healthy, or I see vibrantly. And when you say these affirmations in the present positive, it is sending messages throughout your whole body, and it supports your well-being. So whatever rings true or feels good for you in terms of your condition you're facing with your eye, come up with a present positive statement. And then you can say that 3 times out loud, 3 times a little softer, 3 times whispering, and then 3 times to yourself. So I'll demonstrate one. I'm going to also use a mudra that supports eye health. You can touch your thumb to your pinky, that's the prana mudra, and lay your hands on your lap. The prana mudra brings current of energy and vitality and air upward. So once again, if you feel comfortable to do so, close your eyes. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. A little softer. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. A little softer, like a whisper. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. I support my eyes to be vibrantly healthy. Now say it to yourself. And when you are ready, release the hand posture, move your fingers around, gently blink your eyes open, slowly and gently. And let's do some eye exercises. So you're going to look up, you're going to keep your head still and your body still, you're going to look down. You're going to look up, you're going to look down. And again, don't do anything that causes pain. So don't strain your eyes as you're doing this. Maybe one more round. Now let's try to do peripheral vision. Let's look right. Let's look left. Let's look right and left and right and left. And then if you can, circle your eyes. Look them up, look them right, look them down and left. Up, right, down and left. Let's reverse. Up, left, down and right. Up, left, down and right. Close your eyes again for a moment. Rub your hands together. Cup them over your eyes and give them a rest. And breathe. Breathe with the upward current moving up toward your eyes. And a gentle exhale. So there are a lot of acupressure points around the eyes, and this doesn't come from traditional Ayurvedic yoga, but comes from yoga based on traditional Chinese medicine, the meridians. And when we work around the eyes, believe it or not, we're working part of the liver meridian. So you might just do some gentle rubbing. You could do the inside of the brow. You could trace your hands around to the fingers to the outside of the brow, circle there. And you can also touch the bridge of the nose and even tap gently under the eyes, supporting the health of the eyes in so many ways. So one of the big things that we teach in yoga and in gentle somatic yoga, which I'm certified in, is something called proprioception. So proprioception is your ability to sense things using various senses. So we're going to try to use our sense other than sight to notice some senses. So close your eyes gently. And I want you to sense your feet. So you can be sensing things like temperature or the weight of one foot versus the other, or even sensing whether you're rolling out on the feet or rolling in, and maybe even try to figure out whether you're holding your feet evenly or are they straight in front, or is one turned, and trying to do this and maybe even adjust your feet a little bit without using your eyes, just using your sense of feel. And when we develop our other senses, it's not so frightening if we start to lose our eyesight, because we can use our other senses. So sense of touch is very important for proprioception. And then see if you can sense where you are in space, even in your room with your eyes closed. You know, visualizing your ceiling and your walls and where you are sitting. Just working on these other senses, developing them even more. And then gently blink your eyes open. How was that? Hopefully not too much of a strain. Another thing we can do, and actually let's do a few more proprioceptive kind of actions. So open your arms up wide and then close your eyes and then give yourself a hug and notice your fingers touching your arms and then noticing the muscles working maybe in the front body and the back body lengthening. Even tuck your chin down. So when we open our arms again, we'll take an inhale and raise our head up. And then when you'll exhale, cross your arms the other way, tuck your chin down, and notice how this feels. Using our sense of touch to notice what we're doing. Out, and then other arm on top, tuck chin in on the exhale. And then one more time, out, and tuck chin in. And just move the shoulders around gently. And this is another interesting thing. Sometimes when we're not looking at what somebody wants us to do, we're sensing from the inside what feels good. And that's known as interoception. So just sense how your shoulders want to circle. And then when you're ready, change directions and sense how that feels. Just pay attention to the internal sensations of what you're doing. So sit slightly more forward on your mat, and you might need to move your legs out so they're not tucked in too far, which can be hard on the knees. Keep your hands on your thighs and gently lean forward, engaging the back body, jutting the chin out forward. We'll do seated cat-cows. That's all in the inhale. On the exhale, draw your belly in, engage the front body, lean back towards your chair, lengthening your arms. Sense this cat-cow. Inhale forward. Feel the back body engage. Feel the front body let go and loosen. Come back through neutral. Feel what neutral feels like. And then lean back, engaging the front body, tucking the chin in, lengthening the back body. Come back to seated. So I'm going to ask you to try this a slightly different way. The next way we're doing is called nerve flossing, which is very good for the peripheral nerves in your body. So once again, you're going to lean forward and engage the back body. But this time, when you're leaning forward, tuck the chin in. So we're shortening the nerve at the base of the body and lengthening it at the top. Now, when you draw your belly in on the exhale and lengthen the back body, I want you to look up. So now you're shortening the nerve in your neck. You shouldn't have a lot of sensation from this, but we are hydrating your nerves. Come forward again, tuck chin in. Lean back, engaging belly, lengthening the lower back, but lift the chin up to shorten the nerves around the neck. Go ahead and release that. How are you feeling? Shake things out. So we'll do another gentle somatic yoga movement that is very much about sensing from the inside. In fact, we'll only have our eyes open at the beginning of this movement, and the rest of the time follow my directions with your eyes closed. So take your left hand and place it on your right knee or on your thigh, and your right hand is behind the chair. If you have a chair that you can grab the bottom, that would be great. If not, you might have to reach up and grab the top. So the first round we'll have our eyes open and we'll twist comfortably behind and then pick out something you can see. That's your natural range of motion. Now close the eyes for the rest of this sequence. Come back to the front, release all your back body muscles, and just relax here for a moment. You can even tuck your chin in. And then I want you to build the muscles up from the base of the spine up. Using the muscles around the waist, go ahead and twist to that same direction. Feel the waist working. And then soften the waist muscles and release. The next time you do this, I'd like for you to feel the muscles around the rib cage very actively moving. So the rib cage is leading, and then the rib cage is letting go. Now the third time, I want you to feel your shoulder muscles engaging. Draw those shoulders back. Use those shoulders to lead the movement. And then make sure you release the shoulders when you come back toward the front. Lastly, I'd like for your head and neck to lead this movement. So feel the turning of the head and neck. The rest of the body can follow. And then releasing it down to the front. Now open your eyes briefly and do one more twist and see if you've gained some range of motion in your twisting. What we've done is we've released chronically held tension, and we did this primarily with our eyes closed so we can activate the nervous system where the brain is communicating directly with the muscles. So in between the sides, move in any way that feels comforting to you. You could even do a seated forward fold. You could just swing side to side. This is where you listen to your body. What does your body want? Keep your eyes closed as much as you can during this practice to rest them. All right, we're going to go to the other side. Start your first round only with the eyes open to do a pre-check. So I can see not too far behind me. Now close the eyes. Soften all the muscles, come to the front. Build the muscles from the base of the spine. Feel your waist engage, twisting off towards your left. Releasing the engagement mindfully as you come back toward the front. Second round, you're going to feel the rib cage, all those muscles around the ribs being very active here as you twist. And then releasing those muscles completely as you come back to neutral. Third round, your shoulders are totally engaged, helping the twist along, but you're feeling it primarily in your shoulders. And then softening, releasing back to the front. Last round, you're using your head and neck muscles to lead the twist. Everything else comes for the ride. And then resetting back to the center by softening. Now open your eyes and just look behind you and see if you've gained range of motion. Nice. Move things around in any way that feels good to release that. What feels good? What is your body asking for you to do right now? Release everything. Whew. Now hold on to your chair with your hands and let's just work our legs just a little bit. Slide one foot out. It doesn't matter which foot. Don't go to completely straight leg. So you're only sliding about 6 to 8 inches. Lift the toes off the ground and then just gently lift this leg up. Feel those muscles engage. Put the heel on the ground. Put the toes on the ground. Slide the foot back. Next time you do this, turn the foot slightly out. So now when you lift the leg, you're using your inner thigh muscles. You don't have to go high up. You can still feel the work. Your eyes can be closed throughout the whole thing. And slide the foot back when you release. The third round, slide that foot slightly forward. Turn the foot inward, pigeon-toed. Lift the leg from the heel out. So it's the outer edge of the leg lifting. Put that foot down, soften it, and come back. You might want to rub that leg down, the thigh or around the knee, around the hip. Let's do the other leg. Slide the foot forward, not the whole way. I don't want the knee straight. Lift those toes to the sky. Use the muscles of the leg to lift the leg. Lower the leg, lower the toes, slide the leg back. 2 more rounds with different feet positions. Slide that foot forward. Now your toes are slightly turned out. Using the inside of the leg, lift that leg. Lower that leg. Soften the foot. Slide the whole leg back. Last round. Slide that foot forward. Turn the toes slightly in. Now you're using the muscles on the outer edge of the leg. Lift, not very high. Just feel the muscles engage. Lower, release, and bring that foot back. Widen your knees just for a moment, placing your hands on your thighs. And then just let's dip one shoulder into the middle between our legs. And then dip the other shoulder in. So imagine you're moving energy around the center of your body. You're churning things up. One more time. Nice. Lastly, take the hands, support your neck. So now your elbows are pointed out to the side and just tilt one direction and then the other direction, giving your spine a lateral stretch. One direction and the other direction. Lift the arms straight up to the sky. Allow the hands to slowly, slowly, slowly come down by your side. Join your hands at your heart and join me in saying Namaste.